Everybody, it's Kim and welcome back to my channel, Bookmarks and Breadsticks. Before we get started today, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons below and leave me a comment. I love hearing from you guys. Today, I am here with the Small Booktuber tag. So when I started this channel 6 months ago, it was actually the first video I ever made and kind of used it as an intro so people got to know me. Now we're at almost the end of the year, the end of 2020, thank goodness, and I wanted to kind of do another reintroduction. Try not to break my beautiful book cabinet. So let's jump right in. So first question, introduce yourself. So hi everybody, I'm Kim. I am based in Chicago, Illinois with my husband and 2 cats. By day, I work in marketing with consumer product goods. I've worked on Planters snack nuts, Halo Top, plant-based milks, and I work with food every day and I love it. Outside of my day-to-day job, I am a competitive powerlifter, I ballroom dance with my husband, and I'm an amateur butcher. Question number 2, how long have you been on Booktube? May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So just a little over 7 months. I launched this channel at the end of May when I was transitioning between jobs. I always wanted to do this, and I just finally went for it. I also had a lot of free time. I had about 5 weeks before I started a new job, so I just had time to produce a lot of content, and it's been a blast. Question number 3, what types of videos do you make? I would say a good majority of my content is actual book reviews. I do love wrap-ups and book hauls. I do love those. And I do tags when I am tagged in them, but what I'm actually trying to do is talk to you guys about food writing books and show you how amazing nonfiction books can be. I do have two series that I'm very proud of. One is the book duos, which I'll link above, where I take 2 books of either a similar topic or authors with similarities and compare and contrast them. I've done this for female chefs, female writers, members of the LGBTQ+ community, and much more. I'm excited to keep that series going. The other series I'm really proud of is the Sweet series, where it is solo book reviews about different topics, but it's always sweet. I've done reviews on fluff. I'm reading books on chocolate and ice cream right now to bring you guys more reviews. I've done a whole video on Twinkies. So those are 2 series I'm really excited to carry over into the new year. Question 4, what do you love about Booktube? I love that there is something for everyone out there. And even there aren't a lot of nonfiction booktubers out there. We're a little bit more niche, and that's totally fine. So I follow tons of booktubers who focus on sci-fi and fantasy, and even if I'm not gonna read the books, I've still found books that I know my sisters or friends or family members would really like. So for Christmas this year, I got both of my sisters R.F. Kuang's first book, The Poppy War, because I just saw so many reviews and so many good endorsements that I thought this is great. So even if not everyone's reading food writing books, which I've only come across once in a blue moon, I still think there's something to talk about. There's something to learn from each other. I also think the community is super welcoming. I have loved the Shelf Space Discord channel where people just are interested about the random facts I can spew about food, like that a banana is considered a berry versus a fruit, or fun facts about cheese. Question 5, what kind of books do you like to read? I think this goes without saying, but again, I am a nonfiction booktuber who specializes in the subgenre of food writing. Food writing, aka food books, are not cookbooks. They cover the topics of chef memoirs, food and world history, food and travel, things like Anthony Bourdain's Kitchen Confidential, all the way to the history of corn. That is my happy place. I would say that my split is probably 90-10. I am trying to read more fiction, but usually my fiction does have some food in it as a main plot point. Question 6, what has been your favorite video to make? I think one of my favorites to make was Independent Bookstore Day, where I stopped by 3 different locations in Chicago to show you guys some of the independent bookstores that I like to support here in the area. I continue to advocate for small bookstores and small businesses online here on this channel. I think that as booktubers, it's kind of our responsibility to remind people you do not need to buy a book from Amazon Prime, and those small businesses and small bookstores, they need us, especially in a year of COVID where foot traffic was basically eliminated. It's our responsibility to advocate for the removal of Booktube naturally promotes consumption and materialism, but if I'm gonna spend $25 on a book, I'd rather it go to a small bookstore where 20 out of those $25 stay in my local community than the super mega conglomerate known as Amazon. And finally, tag a small booktuber. Oh my gosh, if you haven't done this tag, consider yourself tagged. I know people like to come and go and do reviews of this or recaps, kind of like how I am. I've come back to this tag. So if you've been on Booktube for under a year, consider yourself a small booktuber. Are you under 1,000? Then you're a small booktuber. If you want to be a small booktuber, you're a small booktuber. Hopefully you enjoyed this tag. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe below. You can also find me on social media at Bookmarks and Breadsticks on Instagram. That's where I post a lot more of my bookish content. Not every book gets a book review, but it does get a beautiful bookish picture. And if you're interested in my Read It and Eat book themed subscription box, I will have links for you down below. You can still purchase the bread themed box, and we are accepting pre-orders for the lemon box in the spring. As a reminder, all of the Read It and Eat boxes come with a donation component to a local nonprofit, and the food item in the box supports a small business, and everything is made in the USA. I hope you are well, wear a mask, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.